Hi everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're well and fine on this day. I don't even know what day of the week it is. So, excuse the state that I'm in, but I just wanted to hop on and say thank you so much for all your prayers and your warm wishes. They mean a lot to me. It's been a hell of a week, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'm still tested positive at the moment, so I'm not really feeling hungry as such, but I just feel really tired all the time, guys. Really tired. I'm sort of having like an hour where I feel awake, and then all of a sudden the tiredness just hits me. I've got to just try and sit up a bit. Hang on a second, guys. I'm on the sofa in the living room. It's not a nice view, I know. But yeah, so being asthmatic as well is just adding to things, to problems, you know. I still have high blood pressure, but it's not as high as what it was, which is good. Which is good. But I just feel really like I've been hit over the head or something. And it's just been awful, awful. And I'm just like so tired. I just want to sleep and sleep and sleep. This is my first time that I've had COVID. And it's not nice. It's not nice at all. And I've had 2 vaccinations against it as well. But I just wanted to tell you briefly what happened. So I started feeling ill. Well, it was actually my eldest that started feeling ill first. And she's got anemia, so we just thought it was that she was just feeling tired from that. And she basically wasn't feeling well. And then I started to feel unwell on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. And I just had a really bad headache and, you know, runny nose, sore throat, all the rest of it. So I just thought it was just a normal cold. And then I can't barely remember. This is what's happening, is I can't really remember a lot, to be honest, of what day it is, what I was doing and all the rest of it. But I remember my dad was over and I said to him that I wanted him to leave so I could go to bed. So I wasn't feeling well at all and I needed to lie down. And I'd spent most of the day in bed on Tuesday as it was. And just taking paracetamol with that. And then I managed to do the kids' dinner, get them all to bed. And I went to bed early. I was in bed by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I woke up at about 11 feeling really, really hot and feeling like I wanted to vomit. I felt really nauseous. So I came downstairs. You will hear children in the background, by the way, because my kids are at home. It's half term. So I came downstairs and yeah, I wanted to vomit and I did vomit. I remember vomiting. And then I wanted to take some paracetamol. And I remember my heart beating really, really fast. And I just thought I was having a panic attack. I didn't really think much of it. But then I took some paracetamol and came in the living room because our bathroom's downstairs, so I wanted to be near the toilet just in case I was sick again. But I couldn't keep the paracetamol down or the water. I kept vomiting it all back up. There was no blood though. And then things got really bad when I had really bad diarrhea as well, by the way. I know that's TMI, but things got really bad. And then my daughter came down the stairs to check on me, and then she said that she wasn't feeling great either. And I just kept trying to take paracetamol, but it just kept vomiting back up, and the water was vomiting back up. And I just felt so hot that I stripped down to like just my underwear. And I said to my daughter, quick, call an ambulance because I know something's not right here. You know. And she was asking me stuff and I could barely reply to her because my head was spinning. And I just felt I couldn't even open my eyes. The lights were killing it. And in the end, my daughter, she called, I think she called an ambulance and they turned up. But before that happened, before the ambulance happened, because I was sort of in and out of consciousness, they made my daughter drag me on the floor and do chest compressions as if I was having a heart attack. And I can vaguely remember that happening, but not much really. I remember my daughter being on top of me and her pressing on my chest. But I didn't have the strength, you know, to talk or anything like that. I was just barely conscious. Well, I don't even think I was conscious. I don't know. I don't remember that part, to be honest with you. And then the ambulance crew came in. They turned all the lights on and started trying to talk to me, and I just couldn't reply to them really. And then they took my blood pressure and it was over 200, which obviously is a risk of a heart attack if it's over 200, I think. I think it was like 220 something. And they sort of got me up on the sofa. And yeah, it's my youngest listening in now. And anyway, the long and the short of it is they took me off to hospital because they said my blood pressure was very high. There was something wrong with the blood pressure. And I think they had to stabilise me a bit again in the ambulance because they got me out the front door onto the stretcher, lifted me into the ambulance, and then I don't really remember that part. They were asking me questions, but I just couldn't really reply to them. And then they took me. No, we sat for ages in the ambulance because they were trying to figure out what was going on because my blood pressure was all over the place. And got to the hospital, still couldn't open my eyes, still couldn't really talk. And I was trying my best to reply to the hospital staff, but it was really difficult. And they were really good. They ran all the tests. They scanned my heart, done a chest x-ray. and done a COVID test straight away as soon as I came in. And they couldn't figure out why my blood pressure was as high as what it was, because it was really high in the hospital as well. But I started feeling really scared then, because usually, you know, they sort of leave you hanging around a lot in A&E, but when they all start working on you straight away, you're like, in your mind, you're thinking, oh, something's seriously wrong here. And they were asking me if I had any chest pains in the heart area and everything, and I just was like, I was getting pain everywhere. I couldn't even lift my head up because it felt so heavy. And they put me on a drip. I was just attached to everything, and then I was put in a room in isolation by myself. And I couldn't even go to the toilet. They wouldn't allow me to go to the toilet. They had to bring in a chair, a toilet chair thing. And that was about, I don't know, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And then about 8 o'clock, I started to feel a bit more with it. And the doctor came in and he said to me, how are you feeling? And I said, well, I'm feeling a bit better, because I was able to talk then. And I said, but I still feel like I've been hit over the head with something. And they gave me some really strong painkiller. And he said to me, well, he said, you know, your bloods are fine. He said, your blood pressure's come down. It's still not great, but it's down. And he said, everything else, your lungs, everything is fine. And I said to him, so what was it then? And he said, it's COVID. So it was all due down to bloody blinking COVID. Excuse me, I'm trying not to swear, but it was all due to COVID. And yeah, I have to say it was really, really scary. I felt so petrified, you know, that, you know, you always think the worst, don't you, you know, and when you're in that situation, the doctors are talking around you and you can hear things, and oh, it was just awful, guys. It really was awful. So I know this video is a bit is miserable the word? I don't know. But I'm not my usual happy, joyful self, but then I'm not gonna be, am I? So that was on Tuesday, and I came home on Wednesday. Yeah, they only kept me there for a few hours, and I wanted to come home anyway. I really didn't want to be in a hospital, because you don't know what else you're going to get if you're in hospital. So I came home, and obviously my eldest tested positive as well for it. And I've just been trying to eat, but I'm not really hungry, you know. I just feel really thirsty a lot. And I've got this cough now. I didn't have the cough before, but I've got a cough. And I feel like I'm better today than what I was yesterday, for sure. But then I sort of have an hour or two, as I said, where I feel semi-okay. And then my head starts going dizzy and I just feel like I've got to sleep. And I'm just listening to my body, basically, where my body says, lie down and sleep, I'm just sleeping, you know. But as you can see, I don't exactly look my best, guys. I really don't. But I'm still smiling, still trying to keep myself motivated because, you know, I've got kids, I've got little ones. I don't want to be not with them, you know. That's unbearable to even think about. And I'm hoping my asthma's under control, which is good as well. I'm on top of, I just keep taking my inhalers, the paracetamol as well, and I'm taking some ibuprofen as well with it. Not with the paracetamol, sort of like every 2 hours, but I'm getting the headache now coming again. I can feel it. But yeah, it's been hell on earth, seriously. But I think it's just one of those things that you got to take a day at a time, and just hope that tomorrow is going to be better than today. And on that note, I'm going to have to sign off because I've got to close my eyes, guys. Because I'm absolutely, I can feel, it's almost like you feel drunk with it, you know. And I remember the ambulance crew asking me if I had been drinking. But I haven't drunk in years. I'm teetotal. I don't have it in my house even. But I think it's just the way that it gets to you like that, you know. But yeah, obviously I'm still getting my parcels, but I don't know when I'll be able to start doing them. Hopefully in a couple of days, but you just don't know with COVID. As I said, I'm still testing positive today, and I think I'm going to test myself in another couple of days and see. But Rio's been faithfully watching me from her little perch as well. So, but anyway, take care, God bless, and thank you all again for your lovely prayers and your kind words. It's really helped motivate me. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching. And just stay safe out there because, you know, as the ambulance team said to me, that they've had a real spike in positive COVID tests at the moment. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying, guys. Be careful. Okay? Take care. God bless. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.